In the nationwide strike by 3 teacher unions, including NAT, NAGRAT, and CCT, after the failure of government to revoke the appointment of new GES boss, Dr. Eric Nkansa, my colleague Maclean Awoye has visited some schools in the Greater Accra region to find out more on the situation on the ground.
Last week, 3 teacher unions, NAT, NAGRAT, and CCT, declared a strike over the appointment of the new GES boss, Dr. Eric Nkansa. This comes after the continuous call on government to terminate his appointment, which seems not to yield any results. So, as today, being the 3rd day, I'm here at Taneshi Audoma Basic School to find out the situation on the ground.
Leadership of the 3 unions, National Association of Graduate Teachers NAGRAT, Ghana National Association of Teachers NAT, and Coalition of Concerned Teachers Ghana CCT, last week Friday, November 4th, 2022, declared nationwide strike. This comes on the back of the termination of the demand the teacher unions gave government to withdraw its decision of new Director General of Ghana Education Service Dr. Eric Nkansa's appointment. In TV Africa's quest to capture a clear picture on ground, the news team have visited some schools in Accra and in an attempt to speak with some teachers and headmasters on camera they refused. And they said they will if given permission to do so. Headmaster who spoke to the news team off camera revealed that no teacher is on strike and that all teachers are at post performing their duty and students are also in school, and it's only one teacher that did not come because he has been disposed. He however added that if they are to go on strike, it will come from their leaders and not them.
So, the industrial action by the 3 teacher unions, NAT, NAGRAT, and CCT seems not to be effective here at Taneshi Audoma Basic School. Speaking to the headmaster off camera, he said there is nothing like strike here at Taneshi Audoma Basic School. All the teachers and students are on post. Reporting for TV Africa, Maclean Awoye.
So let's stay a little while on this particular story because we've been joined on the line by the Deputy Communications Director of CCTGH in the person of Norbert. Norbert, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, Norbert, good evening. Information reaching TV Africa News is that you engage or government engaged your outfit yesterday and today. What was the outcome?
Thank you very much. Unfortunately, though I am a member of the teacher unions, I am not part of leadership.
Okay.
So I can't speak to you from the angle of where it will seem as if I am part of leadership. But I am well informed that the minister pleaded with them to sort of call off the strike and go back to the classroom as they attend to their issues. But the teachers turned down the plea and doubled up by telling their people to still remain at home until the impasse is resolved. Due to that, there was scheduled to be another meeting today. And because they failed to comply by the directives of the Labour Minister for Labour, Labour referred the issue to the Labour Commission. And because of that, the teachers also declined today's meeting. So it means that the issue is turning a legal one. The Labour Commission will have to give them a hearing probably tomorrow. That is what the letter says. So that from there we will know the way forward. So that is a brief one about the engagement between the teacher unions and the Labour Department.
Meaning today's meeting ended inconclusively?
Yes, I'm not sure they even sat at all because the unions said that once they have sort of giving the complaint to the Labour Department or the Labour Commission, it means that sitting with them will yield to nothing. So they will rather have to attend that of the meeting between them and the Labour Commission. So it was rather yesterday's meeting that ended inconclusively, but today they didn't sit at all.
We understand you are not part of the executive members, but at least you are part, or you play an integral part of the CCT Ghana and teachers at large. Some people are questioning the audacity of teachers to embark on this strike. They think it is so shallow of a reason. Do you side with them?
Oh yes, I side and agree with them. That is one of the main reasons why some of us have taken it upon ourselves to make sure that we call a spade, because there are a myriad of issues confronting teachers, starting from promotions, upgrading. We have issues of teaching and learning materials, writing of lesson notes, rent, transfers, issues of T&T, issues of some other allowances for some officers, deprived area allowances. Just to mention but a few.
Yeah.
The whole teacher union could not declare a strike on all these mentioned. That will affect every single teacher, even in the village. You leave all these issues and go and declare a strike on somebody's appointment that you have no control over, because the Constitution, 1992 Constitution, has explicitly stated in Article 195 that the power to appoint is vested in the President. The power to appoint a Director General. And he should do that in consultation with the GS Council and the Public Services Commission. Which of these was not done? And if you look at the act says that the President shall appoint a Director General. He didn't say that he shall appoint a Director General from the Ghana Education Service. No.
Okay, Mr. Norbert.
These conventions, when you read that of other articles on health in the same constitution, it stated that the president shall appoint somebody from the health service to act as a Director General. I hope you understand.
Yeah, fantastic.
When you go to that of the police service, it is the same thing that the president shall appoint a police officer to the position of a direct IGP. Now, when it comes to ours, when the bill was being amended, it was given to you for you to bring your input, make your input. Others corrected whatever was in there. You left yours open. Then today, the president chanced upon that loophole, went through the necessary process, came out with, how do we call it, an appointment legitimately. And you are using an illegitimate act, because if the president did the right thing, you cannot. If you wanted something to be done, then you should be calling for an amendment. And you strike so that an amendment will be made in the Constitution. No.
Okay.
So what we are saying is that leadership have gotten it wrong this time around, and they have to bow their heads down in shame, because should this be brought before law, you are going to fail. You made mention of talking about scheme of service and then condition of service. All these are subservient to the Constitution and the Pre-Testary Act.
Thank you, Mr. Norbert.
So they have no case.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Norbert. I've been speaking to the Deputy Communications Officer of the CCT Ghana in the person of Norbert Bodbuchi.